tremendous recognition from Collins there. Sees an opportunity to be a target at the rim, and his teammate puts it on time.
And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. He's checked in for the Jazz. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Lopez, he's checked in for Bradley Beal. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, the Clippers last season inaugurating the Intuit Dome after for years sharing an arena with the Lakers. Kawhi Leonard said it helps having a home base for you rather than being a roommate. Coach Tyronn Lue said it feels so good to have a place to call your own and just call home. Guys, back to you.
And looking to protect it. Okay, thank you, Allie. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. There's 49 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Leonard kicks to Bogdanovic. To the inside. And finished off by Collins.
Oh, my goodness. John Collins with the emphatic finish.
And here's MP for three. Great positioning on the putback. Kessler's got the lead up to 11 now for the Jazz.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Lopez passes to Harden. Over Collier. Harden, no good.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
MP, no good. And so it's Utah holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. And we'll be right back after this.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here, and so's our breakdown of the upcoming schedule. Let's check it out.
Taking a look at the Clippers. They don't get their home opener until next game. But tonight, they start this new season on the road. Kind of like Kenny storming into the kitchen and trying to take all my barbecue chicken.
That's because you're in my building, and I'm eating all the barbecue chicken, big fella.
And let's move on now to those first two quarters. Talk about a tough start for the Clippers.
They've got to play with...
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more Hoops action.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game... Some changes. MP's checked in for Walker Kessler. And Bailey's subbed in for Lauri Markkanen. Collins checked in for Los Angeles. Hall comes in for Beal. And when it comes... Good! Another from three.
He's scorching hot. Another three.
And he's approaching the franchise record for threes in a game. They've got MP. George out there with Collier. Then there's Bailey. And it's Filipowski in at the 5 down low. That's the group right now for Utah. And of course, when he's feeling good, Kawhi Leonard, still one of the toughest matchups in the NBA.
You know what, Kevin? The way he's battled through injuries and the game's still important enough to him that he's stuck around. And you're so right. When he is healthy, he remains a two-way force. This guy is an absolute Hall of Famer.
Here's what the Clippers are going with right now. Lopez comes in for Ivica Zubac. And it's done in for James Harden. Hall, no one around him. And it's off from three-point range.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor.
Connects again from distance.
He's got this defense scrambling, and even when they've got two guys on him, he just finds a way to create space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for three-pointers in a single game. Leonard, no luck. Here's the Jazz with the ball. They're on an 11-3 run right now. A three, and again for three.
He's now set the team record for most threes in a game. Unreal.
And a lot of it stems from his confidence. Even when he misses, he's sure, he's positive the next one's going to go in.
And we know how fans love the long ball, right? Especially his fans, because he can hit it from anywhere and go on unbelievable streaks like tonight. I mean, who does it better from distance?
And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his speed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. So with Leonard on the bench, here's who Teron Lue's going with. In the post, it's going to be Collins and Lopez. Chris Paul is out there with Harden. And it's Bogdanovich. Connects again from distance.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps knocking him down from deep.
Craig, he has just exploded from beyond the arc. That last make tying him for second in most threes in a game.
And he's tied Curry's mark from 2016, which was the top spot for threes in a game for a short while. It's been that kind of takeover display that we've seen.
Good, another from three.
And of course it falls for him. That three pushes him into the history books.
Well, he is now tied for the most threes in a game. This is a night we will never forget.
In all those great shooting performances from Klay Thompson, well, this night belongs right there with him.
Here's Paul outside Collins. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
Well, a big man with considerable range, folks. John Collins has to be respected beyond the arc.
And Will Hardy calls timeout here. He knows every possession is critical now. And Utah making a change here. Kessler's checked in. And then for Los Angeles, Zubac is checked in for Lopez. And Chris Dunn subbed in for Chris Paul. And the rejection by Collins. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now.
Sometimes the game requires you to just keep at it, so he's got to be aggressive.
Utah with the rebound. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. Pass to MP. And MP throws it down.
By the time this young man is done, MP could be one of the great scorers we've ever seen.
Collins wide open, he fires. That three off the mark. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on James Harden. That's his third foul of the game. And Los Angeles with some changes. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Collins. And Bradley Beal subbed in for Dunn. Utah leading by 21. He's checked in for Filipowski. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. And Beal kicks to Leonard. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Boy, guys, what great concentration by Kawhi Leonard. This guy laser focused right now.
And in terms of efficiency, Greg, very little has changed with Kawhi Leonard.
In multiple years, he's been close to making the 50, 40, 90 club. A high-usage player who gets to his spots and also takes great care of the ball.
Harden surveying the D. Here's Leonard. Leonard draws the double. Pocket pass to the paint, and he punches it home.
And looking a lot better now, but still a long way to go to get back into this one.
Yeah, but this run started with tighter execution at both ends, and that'll need to be maintained for them to have a chance to take the lead.
And that one is good.
A constant threat to score with the ball in his hands. Beal with a crafty move.
MP.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Jazz.
The sheer volume of three-pointers was the deciding factor tonight.
Yeah, they sink one and then do it again, and that strategy did work.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for MP.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
Outside Leonard. Bogdanovich. And he does not hit. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Utah Jazz. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Outside Bogdanovich. He's off from three. MP up top, guarded by Hart. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. The tries by Beal. No good there.
Boy, just tremendous effort on defense. That's a clear message from him. No easy buckets.
And again for three.
And that is a three that will put him in the record book.
A historic performance by a historically good shooter. One of the best games anybody has ever had.
15 threes for MP, passing that record from Klay Thompson back in 2018, and all-time performer.
Thanks, guys. Congratulations on the win, MP. You led by... If you watch any level of ball from people... Back to you, Kevin.
And that'll do it for the...
Ms. Harkins. Thank you. Congratulations on this incredible record, MP. The most three-pointers ever made in a single game. When you made the shot to set the record, what went through your head?
Eyes on the rim. Are my shoulders squared up to the basket? Where's my release point? I know that's not glamorous, but what got me from being a nobody in Vermont to setting a record like this was never losing focus. Every single moment matters, you feel me? Can't let a single one slip away.
Amazing, thank you.
You're welcome.
MP, I have a good question right here.